So we found the solutions for quadratic equations, and we're using the same problems from the last video. But this time, what we're going to do is we're going to write them in factored form. And we usually have to do this for questions that are in the STAR. They're going to ask you to write it out in a factored form, or they're going to ask you for the factors of the quadratic equation. And so it's very easy to do once you have the solutions. What you're going to do is you're going to have x equals -1, x equals 1 over 5. And all you're doing is moving the 1 to the other side. We do that by adding 1 on both sides. So x plus 1 equals 0. And with the fraction, all you have to do is take an extra step. The 5, the denominator, goes in front of the x. 5x equals 1. And then to move over the 1, we're going to subtract 1 on both sides. 5x minus 1 equals 0. So to write it out, x plus 1 and 5x minus 1. If we use the box method to multiply these two, we should get this full quadratic equation. And so that's what we're doing. We are factoring this out, and we're writing it out in factored form. Okay. In the second example, same thing. X equals -10 and x equals 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the 10 on this side, and we're going to do that by adding 10 on both sides. So x plus 10 equals 0. And we're going to move the 7 on this side. So that's x minus 7 on both sides equals 0. So we write it out as this. So these are our factors, and these are our solutions. The solutions are mostly going to be for your Delta Math homework. The factors are mostly for the review and for your 9 weeks assessment. This is how the STAR is going to want the answer usually, and this is how your math homework is going to want the answer. Okay, so these are both of the ways to be able to find the answer.